Okay. South Carolina at Missouri. Missouri laying 11.5. Game total at 47.5. Okay. So the early word on Lenoris Sellers, aka cousin Lenoris, uh, is that he's going to be out with a concussion for this game, and he is so integral to everything that they do. Like that's really hard to replace him, even with a backup that's been practicing with the team for the past however many months or so. This is and not only that, it's going to Missouri as well. So you've got South Carolina with a really, they got a really talented group on defense. I love their running game, but if they lose that quarterback, they lose a lot of the things that kind of makes that offense special. So I'm going to lay the 11.5 with Missouri. Missouri, this team continues to just be kind of that like a horseshoe team. Like I feel like they weren't that good last year, and they managed to get the job done. They were almost they were borderline playoff team. For a while. For majority of the year, I think they would have qualified as a playoff team. For this year, they've got a blowout win against Louisiana at home. Um, Last week before that, they got the 42-31 win against Kansas, a good Kansas team at home. I thought Kansas should have come out, I think they outplayed them for three quarters, and that game kind of got out of hand in the fourth. And then they beat up on Central Arkansas in week one. So this is a great spot for Missouri. They're catching South Carolina off a bad loss in which they lost. Their quarterback got hurt, and they're probably not going to have him this week. So as long as Loris is out, I'll lay the points. I think Missouri rolls. I don't see how South Carolina moves the ball without having their Heisman Trophy candidate at the quarterback position. So lay the 11.5 with Missouri. I hate to be a chalk eater over here, but it's a chalky. I think it's gonna be a chalky weekend. So give me the Tigers minus the 11.5. Let's ride. Next up.